Welcome to the Ottawa Show. Welcome. And basically this video is just going to be me sat here having a moan, basically. Having a bit of a rant. Basically, in my first video back in a few months the other night, I touched upon this. And I wasn't really going to make anything of it, but when I went to log into my YouTube on my television this morning, I wasn't allowed in my account. And I thought, ugh, what is going on here? And basically, you know, it didn't take long for me to put two and two together, and it was my hate speech violation. They had temporarily suspended my account until I went through this ridiculous checklist. And I basically had to say how sorry I was. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let me elaborate a little bit more. And luckily for me, one of my favourite YouTubers, Paul Joseph Watson, made a video 4 or 5 days ago. Check it out. He talks about censorship on YouTube. Now, even if you don't like what I'm saying and you don't like my political views or whatever, this is a warning to everybody. I mean, I heard InfoWars and Alex Jones going on about censorship a while ago, and I thought, well, you know, that's not going to bother me. I mean, little old me, you know, with 1,400 subscribers. But boom, I've been hit with my first hate speech, and I just didn't really understand why. But Paul Joseph Watson has helped me understand why a little bit more by showing me who these people are that YouTube get to censor all the videos out there. Now, I apologise, but I have to refer to a list. Right, so the first ones he came across in his video were the Anti-Defamation League, the ADL. And basically what they've been doing is putting so-called alt-right people, I'm not sure what to make of that, the alt-right, but they've been putting people like Mike Cernovich, a fantastic journalist, another truth teller, on a list with actual known neo-Nazis. And I think they're calling for Donald Trump to be banned from Twitter. Stuff like that. I mean, it's just... Well, that might have been one of the other ones. I'm not sure. I'm getting a bit mixed up. But crazy people. Absolutely crazy. The second one, Paul Joseph Watson... I'm sorry, I still have light sensitivity. So that's why I've got my shades on. I'm going to have to lift them up a little bit here. The ISD, the Institute for Student Dialogue. Now, these people, they run a program on far-right extremism in coordination with, guess who? The Swedish government. And if you watch the alternative media news, I mean, even the mainstream, I've said a little bit here and there about it, but the problems Sweden have, I mean, their government is in complete denial about the social problems that their immigration policies have brought. You know, in Sweden, this says it all. It is a crime to criticise their country's immigration policy. Doesn't that say it all about the state of affairs over there? It's sad. I know so many good Swedish people. I talk to them online, and it's really sad. I don't understand how such a great nation like Sweden can, one, vote in a government that bad, and what are they still doing in power? And there's so many things wrong in Sweden with their government. I mean, I wouldn't know where to start. Maybe I should make a video on that as well. But still, I mean, you know, these two, you know, would they really put me up for hate speech? Yeah, probably, but it's the third one, definitely, have done me. They're called the No Hate Speech Movement. Basically, anything anti-Muslim, anything, hate speech. Doesn't matter if it's true. Like my video was about the Sikh Awareness Society, right? And basically the reason they jumped out at me, because at Huddersfield, I think it was Crown Court, there was a gang of Muslim paedophiles on trial, and there was this wonderfully dressed Sikh man with a big beard stood there pointing his finger, and he just stood out like a sore thumb to me. I thought, I've got to know who this guy is. Who is he? So I did a bit of digging, and I find out that he is, I think, Mohan Singh. I heard him on John Gaunt, is it John Gaunt? Radio show. Brilliant man. And basically, I'm going to say what I said in the hate speech video. Basically, this is all I said was, I'm not sure how many years ago, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, the Muslim paedophile gangs targeted young Sikh girls. And what these men did, they got together and they tracked their family members down to certain Muslim areas, Muslim households, and they went round and they got them back. And what I said in the video is, the white English communities could learn a lot from these people, And that's basically all I said. And, I talked a little bit more about who they were and that's it. I slagged the BBC off as well, because apart from the football, I don't watch the BBC. I watch Match of the Day, and that's about it. And I'm even struggle to watch that now with Gary Lineker on that. A complete twat. But something else that made me laugh as well, and you have to bear with me for a second, is what YouTube said to me. It says it in the... It's funny, it made me laugh. Right. Video content restrictions. We encourage free speech. Really? Do you? I don't think you do. Everyone's right to express their points of view, even if unpopular. However, YouTube doesn't allow hate speech. Sometimes there's a fine line between what is and isn't considered hate speech. What? Telling the truth. Yeah. The truth is the new hate speech, so people tell me. If you're not sure whether or not your video crosses the line, we ask you that you don't post it. Muslim grooming gangs. Should I tell the facts and should I tell the truth? Or no, I just won't post it. I don't think so, mate. Yeah, if I think I've got a good video, a factual video, and real good evidence and facts that I've got from the real sources online. I've got them from genuine sources. Even the Daily Mail said the same thing as me. I know it's a Daily Mail, but it's a national tabloid, They said very similar things to me. Yeah, you're going to censor them as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, let's see what else they said. Impacts of the strike. This is your first strike applied to your account. We understand that users seldom intend to violate our policies. That's why a strike is not forever. This strike will expire in 3 months. However, it's important to remember that additional strikes could prevent you from putting videos onto your YouTube account and even lead to your account being terminated. Basically, they're trying to scare you into not telling the truth. They're trying to scare me into not using the word Muslim, not using the word Islam, and just not telling the fucking truth, which I will not do. Now, if you want to carry on doing me for hate speech, you're welcome to. Yeah, you can remove my channel. Yeah, and I will just set up another one. Yeah, you're pathetic, absolutely pathetic. And as Paul Joseph Watson says in his censorship video, please check it out. Yeah, this is a warning, not just to the alt-right. This is a warning to everybody making YouTube videos, yeah, that might be deemed slightly controversial. What is really controversial about what I did? Sure, pointing out who a certain Sikh gentleman was, pointing out that who his Sikh Awareness Society was, pointing out what they did, where they come from, how they solved the problem that we ethnic British seem incapable of. But they didn't. They sorted it out with great difficulty, but they got the job done. It's just really frustrating. It really is. Anyway, that's my rant. It's over with.